It feels good. Emotions are very high, but they're good emotions. It's like everything that you ever worked for, even in basketball, track, whatever I played, it's all coming down to here, and it feels great. And I feel like this year should be a really good year because I'm not thinking about I have to get coaches to look at me or anything. It's just let loose and have fun.
You committed a couple of months ago, right?
Yes, sir.
I can't imagine the recruiters have backed off from you.
Oh, you know what? They actually did, because the way I told all the recruiters, because I didn't want them to find out through back way, because they all spent time and effort into me. So I made sure before I let any media know, I called all the coaches and said, hey, I recruited. Now, this is a school that I'm really into, so, thank you for your time and everything. So they all, I guess they respected that I did that instead of them hearing through the grapevine. So they all actually backed up, and that was good. That was an easier process for me also.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe, to maybe look at some other schools, or did you ever kind of waver a little bit on Baylor?
I don't know. There was something always about Baylor when they started looking at me. At first, I don't believe they were looking at me, but something happened. I guess the 170 at their place kind of got their attention, I guess. And when they started looking at me, I knew the people that came out of Baylor. I knew some kids from Baylor, and it was just something in my heart. Even when I was going to other places, it was like, okay, now how would you like Baylor against this? How you like this? And it was just when I took my official visit, it was like God sealed it right there. He was like, this is the place where you want to be. There was nothing in my heart like, oh, maybe. There was nothing that I could find wrong with Baylor, and that was amazing.
Talk a little bit about the emotional attachment kind of with Baylor and associated with what you did last year.
I mean, Baylor is where I've broken records at. Baylor is where I've hit new boundaries. Even here at school, I set records there. I threw 45-10. That's my shot put record. I have it here at school, 170. I'm number 2 in the nation for that in Baylor's ring. And so knowing that I did that there, it's even more comfort. I'm going back to where I had my blossom, so it's great.